So next would be exceptions. So we have something like in other reporting tools you might have it something like alerts. So I've got report based on certain key figure values. I would like to provide some alerts onto the report. When I say alerts, like coloring those, I just want to put some colors. Okay. So if I okay, let's say I got this values. What I would say, less than 1 crore, I would like to color them as red. Okay. Anything from 1 crore to, let's say, 5 crores, I would like to color them as yellow, and anything greater than 5 crores, I want to color them as green.
Condition based.
Yeah, you use some criteria and then provide some alerts coloring. So then what they look at the icon with 3 lights, get in, right clicks, new exception, right clicks, edit, some exception name, descript new. Good ante see good 1 2 3 ante light green, dark green, full dark green, and green lay. Okay, I want green, and then what greater than 5. So what is critical with say between what okay. So you specify the criteria saying I want when the value is 5 greater than 5 crores it should be good so and so, but I want this criteria, this is a criteria bus, and this criteria should be evaluated on which key figure bus. ఈ క్రైటీరియా బేస్ కలర్ వేసావు సరే ఏదాన్ని ఎవాల్యుయేట్ చేయాలి క్రైటీరియా బట్టి వేర్ వాట్. సో డెఫినేషన్ ఈజ్ ఆన్ వాట్. So where sales amount satisfies this criteria, put this color. That's the definition. Okay. Somehow there is no save. I want this definition should be on sales amount. So I have this coloring done. The orange, red, actually yellow adi manaku atta kanipistundi. And you can switch off the exception if required. You can deactivate. Yeppa? Red, yellow, green ante. Okay, neighbors? Activate, not activate. You can do this. Generally, we use it to provide alerts. But could be there's one requirement like this. Okay, execute. Say I want to use order quantity. I want to use total production cost. Okay. So I have the except. I see. Why does it put color only on sales amount? Because exception was defined on amount. This is what flexibility we added till 3.x. Okay? Till 3.x query designer. On which are the keyword you evaluate. The coloring is also done on the same. But in 7, they have given a flexibility where you can evaluate amount, but the exception can be applied on to quantity also. Evaluation చేసి అమౌంట్ మీద జరుగుతుంది కానీ కలరింగ్ మాత్రం క్వాంటిటీ మీద చూపిస్తుంది అట్ట కూడా చేసి కానీ నీకు ఎఫెక్ట్ చూడలేవు ఇప్పుడు బట్ రైట్ క్లిక్ సే వాట్ ఎడిట్ definition says on which keyword you are defining this property. Say exception, but display is where you control on what it has to apply. When I said default is what? Evaluate a structure element means what? Which are the keyword you evaluate? Coloring also should be done. I don't know all. I'll say all structure. Ante it has to evaluate sales amount, but coloring is done on all the structure elements are taken. Actually, this is called a structure, and the keywords are called as structure elements. They are part of the structure. We'll discuss on what is structure later. కానీ ఇక్కడ వర్క్ కాదు దట్ వర్క్స్ ఇన్ ఓన్లీ 7 here you can't see, but when you run that on the browser, right, you will be able to see that effect actually. So evaluation is done on the amount, but the coloring is done on all the keywords. I also can control to have exceptions shown in the characteristic also. So in the display I can say, I can also control display on the characteristics also, say display on the rows or column headings or rows and columns. But still you don't see it, but you understand the concept, you will see when you run actually on the browser actually. So that's about your exception, and there's one more option. See, if you see this except is placing on the result, right? I don't want the result to be used there. Then what I'll say? Cell restriction. Exception affects everything. I'll say except only what? What only affects results means what? Except will come only on the results suppose. This it will work. Only on the result it is working. If you want to say I want on everything except result, then new characteristic here. Everything except totals. So basically in the cell restriction you go to specify in which cell the exception has to place exactly. So I want on everything, but result is not used. Like this you can control your exception. Exception is all about providing, that does not affect your query output. Only thing is the alerts onto the report. Cosmetics, that's it. But generally exceptions will degrade the performance of the query generally because of the formatting that degrade the performance. So do you understand exceptions? Okay, before I go on to next topic, I got three things: sales amount, order quantity, and production cost. Okay, boss. My requirement is this: for this year, I would like to know what was the sales amount, how much quantity you sell, and what was my total product cost. Production cost in the enta sales so that I can pick up my margin from there actually. So my requirement is, you remember we are basically doing business in two things. One is online and one is through retail, which helps me from there. From where do I know this? Sales channel code. I know whether it is retailer or what it is. Yeah. So all these amount, quantity or production cost, I would like to get split of how much is online and how much is through retail. How will you do this? I got these three key figures, right? This has to get split for online and retail, online, retail, online, retail. So there's nothing year wise. I would like to see amount, quantities, and what production cost with respect to split between retail and online. So I would like to see year downwards. Then what will do? Rows, and I would like to see whether it is on retail or online across into column. So I got year and channel and this, and the cross tab. So I got year this, year I got sales channel code. In between I want to fill this with amounts. Say what? Sales amount. So to say A channel sales amount, B channel sales amount, order quantity, A channel sales amount and quantity, A channel sales amount and quantity. So for channel online amount enta, quantity enta, so the retailer amount enta, quantity. Simple. Yes or no?